Hello and welcome to your full body reformer class. Today we're going to get started on one light spring, one medium spring. So go ahead, get your spring set up. We are going to do some core work, some upper body work, kind of weave in the core and the upper body. And then we'll be doing lower body, and then you'll be on your way. So go ahead and lay down, one light, one medium. Grab your straps. We're gonna lay all the way down, find a tabletop with the legs. Hands come up towards the ceiling, and we're gonna start with that straight arm crunch. Get right into it. Inhale, press the palms forward, legs extend out long. Exhale, come back to home base, hands up, bend the knees. So make sure as you're doing this that your tailbone is glued to your carriage. Really find the breath. Arms nice and long, shoulders down and away from the ears. I typically do this on a heavy spring, but I kind of like the range of motion I can get when I use a medium and a light. So opportunity to play around. You could always do this on one heavy, or whatever that means, on your machine. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. Couple more, just like that. Amazing. Now let's hold back at that home base. Kick one leg out and then the other leg out. So hold the arms up towards the ceiling. Feel that resistance between your cables. Good, one leg and then the other leg. Really being mindful of the entire length of your back onto the carriage. Nice. We have 8, 7, 6, 5. We'll hold one leg long, one leg bent in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So holding the legs just as they are. Crunch the upper body up. Lower head, neck, shoulders down. Nice. For 4, 3, 2. Amazing. One more. Rest the head and neck. Switch your legs. Good. And now crunch the upper body up and down. For 3. So strong. 2. One more. Good. Meet me back at that home base, knees bent, hands up. Good. Kick the legs out to the diagonal and then bring your hands, arms up by the ears. Try to keep a little resistance in on your straps and hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, nice, 6, 5, coming to the knees in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. We're gonna keep our straps, just come up onto the knees. You can also sit on your butt, it's kind of up to you. Stay facing the same direction. Bring the hands up over the head for our overhead tricep extension. So before you move, try to tuck your tail, elbows squeeze in by your head. Press the palms up, 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 and lower the arms, bend at the elbows. Good. If you can at home, try to grab a mirror. It doesn't even have to be anything fancy. I feel like it really helps to find good alignment, good form as we move through these exercises, especially on a machine where there are a lot of moving parts. So if you can have some sort of mirror, even if it's just one that you take from your bathroom or your bedroom, put it in where your machine is whenever you're using it. We want elbows right by the head. Again, tailbone tucked. Try to find that consistent pace as well. So not using any sort of momentum here. Good. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We'll flip around in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Let's flip around. Keep your straps for our kneeling tricep kickback. So one in each hand on the knees, kind of in that kneeling hinged position. Arms shoot back, shoulders down away from ears. We bend and extend at the elbow. Good. Ooh, really, really spicy. Stay with me. Try not to drop out of it. Lean into that shaky sensation. Backs of the arms should be really lit up. Good. Ten, 9, you can, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're gonna stand it up in 3, 2, and 1. Great. We're gonna stand up, come into the well of your machine. So we're towards the back and then step inside and then face your front platform. We're gonna bend at the knees, hinge forward, place your hands on your shoulder pads, and then this one's gonna be really modifiable. So if you wanna start out, you can scoot your feet quite close to the front of your machine. All we're gonna be doing is pulling our hands right under the shoulders and then extending back out. Gonna be more challenging the closer your feet scoot back towards the back of your machine. Good. Try to make sure you have that neutral spine. Again, if you have a mirror, it's going to really help you to know if you're in the right spot. Relax the neck and the traps as much as you can, pulling your carriage towards your knees, carefully releasing it away. Nice. Again, consistent speed, no momentum. On your next rep, let's do that max hold. Pull the carriage towards you, hold it. Hands right under the shoulders. Good, for 5, 4, full range, 3, 2, 1. Wow, triceps on fire. Good, only here for 10, 9, 8, 7, so strong, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Remove that medium spring, keep on your light spring, and we're gonna find our good old-fashioned plank to pike. So go ahead, step your feet about the middle part of your carriage out into your plank, hands on your front platform. Slowly start to lift the hips, drop your head. Slowly press back up to your plank. If you want this to be more challenging, you can remove your light spring, go on no springs. Otherwise, we're here, feet nice and light, folding ourselves in half. Carefully releasing it back down. Strong. Taking our time, no rush. Always finding a nice long spine, long neck. Beautiful. 15 seconds left here. Good. 8 seconds. We'll bring it down to our knees. Keep the palms right where they are. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's set up in a modified plank. So you can start in that tabletop and then press the knees back behind your hips, core engaged nice and tight, shoulders pressed back behind the wrists, and then we'll pull forward. Good. Inhale back, exhale to come forward. Again, another way to amp this up. Remove that light spring. You could also bring it up to the toes here. Strong. If you're on the knees, try to press into your shins. Really, really good. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Nice. We'll find that max hold on your next rep. So go ahead, press yourself back, hold it there. Lift the hips an inch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, full range. We bring it in and we press it back. Last 15 seconds here. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, so good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We are going to come into our spoon. So hands are going to come to the edge of your front platform. Sit on your front platform and then just bring your legs out in front of you. Wherever they land on the carriage is great. We'll drive into our heels, start to lift. Actually, let's press the carriage out a couple inches. So feet about midway on your carriage. Press into the hands, try to lift your hips up, pull your hips under your arms, and then we're gonna take it out, bending the knees into our bridge, lift your hips, press into the heels. Good, so it's one fluid motion, nice and slow. Hips come back. We crunch, crunch, crunch through the torso, lift the hips back, and then we swing it on through. Making sure in that bridge that our feet are under our knees, not letting the carriage slide around. Strong. Both upper body, core, and lower body working here. Lots of core action on that crunch. Hips go back and up. Nice. Really, really good for our shoulder mobility as well. On your next one, I want you to hold that bridge position. Holding the bridge, up, up, up. Good. Now let's slide the heels out an inch and an inch, just starting to activate the glutes, the hamstrings. Slide it out, slide it in. Core is engaged really, really tight for 8, 7, you got it. 6, 5, so strong. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, let's close it all the way in, let it go. We're gonna hop up for our sumo squat, keeping that light spring. So let's turn out the toes. I've got my left foot on my front platform, right foot on the carriage, heels come together, toes splay out. Carriage goes out, we bend the knees at the same time, keep shoulders over the hips. Find that sumo. And then as you pull your heels together, you rise up, straighten the legs. Good. We'll just repeat this, taking our time. There is no rush. It's the beauty of this. Ooh, feeling the shakes already. We love it. Core is in. Maybe each rep, seeing if you can get a little bit lower, opening up the hips a little bit more. Good. Let's do one more all the way through. Nice. Then we're going to take it down. Hold at your lowest point. Keep the carriage nice and quiet. Let's find a little pulse up and down. Really fighting to keep the carriage still. You've got this. 8, 7, 6, holding low in 5, 4, wow, 3, 2, hold low. Now press your carriage out a little bit and back in. I want you to take your hips with you as you press out. So it's not just I'm pressing out with my foot, I'm taking my hips with me. Ooh, for 8, 7, 6, 5, we're back to that pulse in 4, 3, 2, hold in, little down, little up, 8, 7, 6, 5, you've got it, 4, a little lower, 3, 2, hold low, we got that out and in last time, 8, 7, 6, so good, 5, 4, runner's lunge in 3, 2, and 1. Great. You can keep the feet where they are. Just pivot so that your left foot is on your front platform, right foot's on your carriage. Sink into a low lunge. We start with the 90-degree bends in both legs. We kick our right leg out, bend the right knee in. So isometric hold for this left leg. Just our right leg moves. Yeah. A little bit of a hinge forward. And we want our weight in our left heel. Take your time. That's it. In and back. Feeling that time under tension, starting to do its job. Good, team. In and back. Over halfway through here, no holds, pulses, or variations, just this. Feeling the left hamstring, left glute really starting to light up. Strong. We got 15 seconds, maybe sinking a little lower, maybe pressing the palms back behind you. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, we step off in 3, 2, and 1. Carefully come off. We're going to come to the right side of our machine, face back towards the back of our machine, and then this one's going to take us a second to get into, so we want to step our left foot to the very back edge of our machine, And then our right foot is gonna hook onto our shoulder pad. And this one is also modifiable. We're gonna bend into the left knee, rise up through the right leg. So the further you step behind your machine, the more challenging this will be. The further you step towards the front, the easier this will be. We want to take our time here. Notice how I keep that long line from my head to my tailbone, even as I rise. Kind of like I'm going to shoot off, like I'm going to fly forward. Should be extremely intense for the left hamstring. No rush here. Going slow, trying never to come up to a straight left leg. So always keeping that little bend. Nice. Ooh, so spicy. Really, really strong. Gonna find a little hold in 5, 4, here low, 3, 2, 1, find a hold, breathe for 4, 3, 2, back to your full range, you can. Just 15 seconds left here. I know it's getting crazy, hold on to it. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully let that go. Whew. Wow, spicy. All right, let's lay it down on our carriage for a hamstring curl. So left foot down on your front platform. We'll bring our right foot up to the ceiling. We'll lift our hips just a little bit, just so the tailbone's up off of your carriage. We'll press back and pull in. So butt is lifted, but not super high. Basically, you could just almost slide your hand under your tailbone. That's it. Taking our time, nice and slow. Good, team. Pressing it back almost to a straight left leg, and then pulling it in. Nice. Gonna hold it halfway in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it halfway. Nice, now press back an inch and hold. Good, press back another inch, hold. One more inch and hold. For 4, 3, 2, back to that full range, in and out. Nice, 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Alrighty, let's bring it in. And we're gonna hop it up so that our right foot is on our front platform. Left foot is back for our runner's lunge. So sink into the lunge. Left knee bends in. Left leg kicks long. Slow, controlled. Try to shift your energy, your intention, everything into the right side. Good. Long inhales, longer exhales. Make sure your butt is back, your knees right over your ankle, all the things. Beautiful, beautiful. Over halfway through this, maybe sinking a little bit lower. Good. $15. Maybe sending the arms back. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Let's find that reverse lunge. So starting out with our right foot to the side at the back of our machine, and then hook your left toes on your left foot on your shoulder pad. You can kind of use your machine to get yourself further back if you need to. Big deep bend into the right knee. We rise up through the right leg. Try to relax this left leg as much as you can. So intense. This one is crazy, crazy for the hamstring. Just keep squaring your hips, pointing them forward. Keep that one long line from the tip of your head to your tailbone. Good. Remember, you can always step closer to the front of your machine if you need a bit of support, a little less tension. Whoo, so crazy. On your next one, let's find that low hold, holding low. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, back to that full range. 15 seconds. Strong. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, whoo, let it go. Oh my gosh, let's lay it down on our carriage for our hamstring curl. Right heel to your front platform this time. Lift your hips just a little bit. We'll press ourselves back, pull ourselves in again. This is not a huge bridge. Your butt may be barely even lifted off your carriage. That is perfect. We are not arching our spine here. We're keeping it neutral. Good. For me, I can barely lift my butt up off. I don't even need to. It is so intense. Just fighting for whatever I can do here. So you do you at home. Good. Coming out, keeping a little bend in the right knee, but almost straightening it, and then bending it back in. That's it. Holding halfway in 4, 3, 2, hold halfway. Good, let's press back an inch, hold there. Good, another inch, hold. One more inch, press it back, hold it for 3, 2, back to your full range. Oh my gosh. Whew. Big inhales, longer exhales. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, you got it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's add back in that medium spring. So 1 medium, 1 light. We're going to stand it up for our heavy squat. So let's scoot our feet close together on our machine. 1 foot on the front platform, the other on the carriage. Press your carriage out as far as you can. Hold it in one spot, and then we find a squat. Good. This is where we are going to end class today. So let's make the most of it. Heavy squat. Don't let the carriage move. Fight to keep it in one place. Press into your heels as you squat. Rise up nice and slow. Feel the outer glutes really have to turn on here. Nice. First few reps are always like, oh, I got this. And then by the third one, I'm like, okay, I'm good here. That's just when it's getting good, you know? Feel those little shakes. Let it happen. Nice, nice. We're all gonna meet at the top after your next one, holding it up at the top. Little micro bend in the knees, hands come behind the head, hinge at your hips. Find a good morning. Oh my gosh, little bend in the knees the whole time. Dropping the chest and lifting it up. Wow. Oh my gosh, my butt is on fire. One more variation, and we're out of here. After your next one, we'll meet up at the top. Good, hold it up. Slight bend in the knees, little press out and in on your carriage. Even weight in both feet. Try to keep it tiny, don't let your carriage close. Nice. Little out, little in. That's it. Good. If you want to, we'll do a final hold. Otherwise, you can stay here. So press it out. Hold it as far as you can. Final hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Wow. Team, incredible work today. Just a quick full body class, a little bit of everything. Let me know what you thought. Please feel free to stretch. You're on your machine. It is a great stretching tool. Use it. Please stretch after that. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I will see you next time.